guys, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Trell, and I'm finally back in the Trell Count Podcast Season 3 premiere. I'm calling this. Y'all see I got a new camera. I'm popping. I'm the boy looking good, looking fresh, not looking all gritty. I know some of y'all was talking shit, saying my shit was looking trash, so I had to step my game up and get this new camera, so I'm excited to run it tonight. As you can see, I'm by myself. I've been great, guys. Just really taking time to focus on obviously my main career in the military and just focusing on just mental health and other things. Still out here grinding, getting it in, but staying very blessed. I've been to a lot of shows, including this past weekend here in LA. We just finished 2 house shows in Stockton, California, Bakersfield, California. Then we had Monday Night Raw that we just finished in Englewood at Intuit Dome. A great night. We also had SmackDown in Oakland. I did not make that show because I wasn't feeling that well to make the road trip. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe I got a little lazy. I wasn't trying to drive 5 or 6 hours this time. For all my people that know me that have been rocking with the show from day one, y'all know I like to travel. Like I'll hop in the car and go 6 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is. But I decided not to do that this time around. So I was chilling at home, but I did make the house shows, and I did make I only attended the Bakersfield house show. That was this past Sunday night. And of course, I can't miss Monday Night Raw. I can't miss Monday Night Raw. I was thinking about like how many like Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns have I been to all time, like my whole life. And honestly, I'm blessed to say, and I say blessed because a lot of people don't get to go to these shows like that, right? I really can't. I don't have a number. I've lost count. I cannot count. I know it's more than I can fit on both hands, especially how many Raws I've been to, SmackDowns, PLEs. I probably could track those down, maybe, but I've been to a lot of those, probably more than 5, more than 10. So, and gosh, I definitely can't count how many actual total live shows. If we're talking just AEW, WWE, TNA, indie shows that I've attended, so yeah, like as far as a wrestling fan standpoint, I'm living my best life. So I just wanted to say that. So it was a good night. It was a good weekend. And coming up, my next show is coming up August 13th. Shout out to Santino Bros. I think the event is called Total Chaos. If I got that wrong, I apologize so much, y'all, if I got that wrong. But I think it's called Total Chaos. And also I got another show that I'm going to September 12th for my boys, my main boys, Rodeo Pro Wrestling out there in Bakersfield. And man, hey, shout out to those guys. That is literally, and I ain't just saying that because one of my good friends wrestles for them. And matter of fact, while I'm here, shout out to Showdown Mordo becoming the Rodeo Pro, the first ever Rodeo Pro world champion. Shout out to my boy. I got to get him on the show. I'm going to hit him up. Hopefully I can get him on here like next week, I'm thinking. Set something up with him. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to be out of town for work in Orlando, but I still plan on streaming and getting them on here. But shout out to Showdown Mordo, the first ever Rodeo Pro world champion, doing his thing out there in Bakersfield. But yeah, like that is my favorite indie promotion so far. Those guys have exceeded expectations from what I had. Because I'm new to the indie scene, right? So, I wasn't really going to these shows like that. I was going to mainstream shit, but I wasn't going to independent wrestling shows. So these guys have set the bar for me for independent wrestling. So shout out to those guys. Can't wait to get back out there, hit those guys up. If you're in the area, look it up, Rodeo Pro Wrestling, Bakersfield, look it up. I just did the show. It seems to me they have a show like every 2 months because I just finished up a show with them a few weeks ago, and it was a good ass show, bro. Good time. And they even actually have some very known wrestlers in the business that show up, established stars on the roster of people that show up. So go check them out. Shout out to Rodeo Pro. What else is going out here? What else is going on out here? Well, obviously we got SummerSlam going on this weekend. That's the big thing, right? Night 1, night 2. Man, this is a stat card. I'm excited for SummerSlam, no doubt. I didn't get to. It's like every year I plan to go to SummerSlam, something happens. Work wise, I probably could have worked it out, so I could have went. But the thing is, I wasn't feeling the whole Minnesota thing. Maybe I'll regret it. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the venue, I guess, this time. So I didn't really press my schedule to be able to make it. So, but I will return to SummerSlam. I have not been to SummerSlam. The last SummerSlam I did was when they were in Vegas. But definitely, we'll see where they're going to be at next year. And but anyways, back on topic. You got the 2-night SummerSlam. I'm not going to go over every match. This is going to be kind of like a little quick show I'm going to do tonight because this is my first time really going by myself. I have my team here. Unfortunately, I'm no longer going to have a team, it seems like, because, you know, those guys living their own lives, doing their own stuff. And I guess, you know, I'm going to be frank, right? Like, this is my show that I started, you know, and it's my responsibility to see it through to get it to the point that I want to see it. So nothing against those guys. They're always welcome back on the show. And I'm only bringing this up because I know a lot of you guys are asking like about Derek and about Julian. And I just don't want to cause confusion. This is my show, right? And I don't want to cause confusion to who the face of the show is, right? Because, and I say that, and I've already talked to these guys about what I'm saying, but those guys are inconsistent when it comes to showing up on the show, which that's fine because it's my show that I invited them to, and they're still invited. Like if those guys want to come on and do a pod, I'm down. Let's do it, right? But just want you guys to get used to hearing my voice, seeing my face on this show, because that's what it's going to be primarily, unless I have a guest or unless I have one of those guys on. Okay, just want to establish that. But back to what I was saying. So the match on that card that I am most excited for, and I didn't think I was going to be excited for it, but it's the Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi in Hell in a Cell. I'm super excited for that match. At first, I felt like it was overkill having this best of 3 match, because the first match, obviously, we all were excited for. The second match, we're like, okay, cool. We got, you know, I believe it was Clash in Italy. Okay, cool, right? Then when we realized like, hey, like these dudes are going to do it for a third time, it's like, oh shit, like I don't know, like what else can they do, right? Like now it's getting stale. Not gonna lie. I felt like the Brock Lesnar and Oba Femi was getting stale. But now that they're doing this and the way they've promoted it, the Hell in a Cell is actually what's going to make it a little different, because now you have an opportunity for a big spot that we'll never forget. And Brock is known for making moments in history. I feel like when you're talking about Brock Lesnar, like his show that really separates him from everybody else, like everybody kind of has like their thing. Like everybody has like certain pay-per-views or PLEs, I'm sorry, or whatever, that I feel like at least the bigger superstars, right? That when you say this person's name, you think about it. And when you say Brock Lesnar, I think about SummerSlam. You got to remember when he came in with the tractor against Roman Reigns. I believe that was in Nashville and took up the whole damn ring, right? So who knows what kind of spot we're going to get from Brock Lesnar. Not to mention, this is going down in his home in Minnesota. The rumor is this is it for him. This is his retirement match. This is what they wanted for him. So it's got to be something crazy planned. So I'm excited for that one. Obviously, for that one, the winner, I'm calling it, it's got to be Oba Femi. It's got to be Oba Femi to win this trilogy and to send Brock Lesnar off into the sunset, obviously. Then we got I'm about to say Triple H. I don't know where the fuck I got that. Again, y'all, I'm getting used to doing this shit by myself. But you got Seth Rollins and your boy Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the OTC, going at it for the world championship, right? Or no, not for the... Yeah, for the world championship. Well, for the undisputed championship or whatever you want to call it. They're going at it. So for this one, I'm predicting that Zilla Fatu returns, interferes, and helps Roman retain over Seth Rollins. And this will obviously set up a Zilla Fatu Seth Rollins feud. And no, I'm not even going to go into detail about who Zilla Fatu is. If you are watching or listening to this show and you don't know who Zilla Fatu is, you need to educate yourself. This is the wrong place for it. We're going to keep on rolling. Okay. But Zilla Fatu makes his debut in WWE and helps Roman Reigns retain the championship. And like I said before, that's going to set up a crazy good feud between Seth Rollins and Zilla Fatu. And if you think about it, everybody that shows up and debuts, or almost everybody that has showed up and debuted at least recently, or like the past couple of years or so, or last years or so, they've gone through Seth Rollins. When Cody Rhodes showed up from AEW, who did he face at WrestleMania? Seth Rollins. So I feel like Seth Rollins is that big entry match for big names when they come over. That's kind of been the trend. So I would love to see something like that come out of that. And obviously, Zilla Fatu would then join the Bloodline. Who else? What else we got on there that I'm looking forward to? I mean, it's 2 nights full of matches. I'm not thinking about everything. Believe it or not, I'm fucking with this Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio human monies on a pole match. I'm fucking with that. And Danhausen been getting some hate. Danhausen really been getting some hate, some unnecessary ass hate. And I don't understand why. I really don't. Oh, I gotta check my. Hold on, y'all. So I'm gonna do something kind of unprofessional here. I'm gonna have to. My laptop is telling me my Mac here for some reason is about to die on me, folks. So hold on. Yeah, I'm doing this from my living room here, and I'm gonna set the game back up here. There we go. We back in the game. We got a little bit of juice. We got a little bit of juice going. I got to get my camera back right. It's all good. It's a little bootleg. But hey, you know, look at that. Fucking up. Had a good thing going. Fucking up. If y'all are listening right now, I'm just trying to adjust my camera. This is my new AI tracking camera, so it's like trying to get it back. Damn it. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. All right. I think it's going to be as good as it's going to get. So we back. Technical difficulties, but it's all good. So anyways, and now it's trying to focus itself back in. I think what's going on here, I'm looking, it's trying to adjust to the lighting. Hold on, y'all. We still trying to get right. I don't know what this thing is doing, but it's gonna, hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. We're gonna be right back. Hold on. The fuck is this shit doing, bro? Do I need to turn my light back on? I'll bring maybe this light. If I bring this like a little bit forward, this might actually help. What do y'all think? I think it needs more light. It's see how when I brought that, it was okay. All right. All right, guys. So I'm back. I'm gonna edit that shit out anyways. I'm back, guys. Technical difficulties going down, but I got it together. Got my lighting together. Got my camera together. And the MacBook is all charged up, and we're back in the game. So anyways, what was I even saying? The SummerSlam card, right? So we're back on that. Yeah, like the Danhausen has been getting a lot of hate, especially after his segment that went down on Monday with Joe Hendry. Now, I was at that show live, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, like, I'm fucking with it. Like, I was kind of like everybody else. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I was kind of like everybody else. When he first came out. I was skeptical with the Danhausen. But the thing is, I already knew who Danhausen was from, like, AEW, right? Even though, like, he definitely wasn't doing nothing close to what he's doing in WWE. He didn't have the exposure that he's got now, obviously, but I knew who he was, but I really didn't care about him like everybody else. And then when he popped up out of that whole box gimmick, right? And I thought like everybody else, same thing. I thought it was going to be Jericho or somebody else, but it was Danhausen. So I was disappointed. I was like, why is this guy here? Like all that type of shit. But ever since then, I have definitely become a Fanhausen. You know what I mean? I am a Danhausen guy through and through. So there will not be any Danhausen slander, okay, on my watch. So I'll be seeing y'all online. And I mean, the thing is, everybody was on the Danhausen bandwagon so far. Like everybody's loved everything that he's did. And then all of a sudden, just off this one promo or this one segment with Joe Hendry, y'all really just hating. So my thing is it that all of a sudden out of nowhere y'all hate Danhausen, or really do y'all hate Joe Hendry? I'm trying to figure out because both of them was in the segment. Like, do y'all not like Joe Hendry? Because I don't even like Joe Hendry. I ain't gonna lie, I have not liked Joe Hendry since TNA. I didn't like Joe Hendry in NXT, and I don't like him on Monday nights. So I feel like if anything, they need to not put Joe Hendry with Danhausen again. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Let's not forget, it was Joe Hendry in concert. It was his promo, and they added in Danhausen. I feel like if Danhausen that came out there by himself, y'all wouldn't be saying shit. So let's look at who to blame on this. Maybe the Joe Hendry and Danhausen don't mix. I can accept that. But if y'all going to try to hang, y'all going to try to turn y'all backs and hang Danhausen, I can't let that go down. I can't let that go down. I can't accept that shit. Right? So we're not going to do that. So I'm still a Fanhausen. I enjoy Monday Night Raw. Then there was some haters in the comments saying like you know what? But y'all always saying that weird shit after every big show, go home show or PLE. Y'all always get up in the comments and be like, oh, the crowd was dead. They wasn't doing nothing. Bro, I was at the show. It was packed out. We was making noise. It was a good night. Everybody was having a good time. A lot of y'all are fucking miserable. I'm going to say it just like that. You're miserable. And a lot of y'all haven't even never been to a show. So you don't even know what to look for or what you're listening to. Plus, WWE does a lot of shit with their audio. Shit's totally different. Like and you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been to a live show, you know that there's a major difference in just the way everything looks, sounds, versus when you're there and versus when you're at home watching on TV. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to go into detail because people listening and watching right now, they know exactly what I'm talking about. So I don't know what's up with that. But y'all just some haters, man. Like, but haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. TKO and WWE gonna be here for life. So whatever, right? But back to the SummerSlam. So that one, what other matches are on there? I don't have everything in front of me. I ain't gonna lie. I just hip pocket and wing this show tonight. I got 0 notes. I'm going off top of the dome. That's why I'm kind of all over the place. I'm just putting out my thoughts right now. But just thinking of the major matches, obviously Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk for the world title. That one, I'm going to have to give that match. I don't know. That's like, I don't know how. Well, I have an idea. Obviously, we can't forget about Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is disgruntled about the way he lost the championship and how CM Punk just popped up out of nowhere. We know that whole storyline. So I definitely highly expect for Sami Zayn to get involved this weekend in that match. So maybe at the most like disqualification, and then next PLE it's going to be a triple threat: Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, and CM Punk for the title. And then I'm thinking possibly soon we could see a Cody Rhodes heel turn, possibly. You know what I mean? Then don't forget about the fact that Kevin Owens, we haven't heard from Kevin Owens. That's a possible return that could happen. What else? I know somebody was saying another match, that interim women's championship match. I forgot who's all up in there, but I know they have like one spot that's still available. I think that spot goes to either somebody like a Jordan Grace that could return that we haven't seen for a while, or also like, but I think more so, and that's my freaking fridge making noise, or my ice maker. I'm sorry. But but I was gonna say, like, so we could probably see like Stephanie Valkyrie. Stephanie Valkyrie, I feel like is going to be the one to return, and she's going to return and win the championship, or she will at least return. If she doesn't win, she'll at least return and be that surprise entry. But I feel like they could put the title on Chelsea Green. I could see that happening. So Stephanie Val, you could do both. Two things can be true. We could do the Stephanie Valkyrie return, and we could do the Chelsea Green title win. So either one of those could go down like that. What else? And I know I'm not covering every match, which I wasn't going to do anyways. This is going to be a short show tonight. Just wanted to come back and get in y'all's ear, get in y'all face, because I haven't been around for a hot second. What else could go down? I'm trying to think of the matches that they have. There's so many matches, actually. Obviously, the 6-man tag, you got Solo, LA Knight, Royce Keys versus all those other guys. The Bloodline members, basically Jacob Fatu, the Usos, right? You got that going down. I can't call it on that match either. I don't know. There's so many things they could do with that, but I think they're going to take obviously advantage of that match to further the Bloodline story along. But I really can't call it on that. Like that's a wild card match. Honestly, I don't trust Solo though. I don't trust Solo. I could see Solo maybe turning and maybe joining the Bloodline. But then I know earlier I said Zilla Fatu might come back. So I don't know if they'll have Zilla Fatu and Solo join the Bloodline at the same time. That's going to be a strong-ass faction. And at some point, you got to bring in some more people that actually have to go against them. So maybe I'm just talking shit. Maybe Solo will stay. Right now, Solo's on a crazy run as like a face right now. Like he's on a crazy run right now. He's getting like crazy good reaction. So maybe they won't. Maybe he still actually will stay solid and stay on the team with LA Knight and Royce Keys. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. What else is on? I'm trying to think, y'all. Oh, of course. How can I forget this one? I'm looking forward to as well. Gunther and Nick Aldis. Even though we know how this is going to finish, like Nick Aldis is not going to beat Gunther. But I think a lot of people that remember Nick Aldis from his time back in the day are excited to see him back in action after a long time. A lot of us didn't ever think we'd ever see him wrestle again. And now he's back, going to do this thing. He's in great shape still. And I can't wait to see what his, what his ring attire is going to be like, or his entrance, or if he's going to do something special or whatnot. And he's definitely going to have some highlights in the match. But obviously, like, we know that Gunther's going to win this match, bottom line. I don't really think there's anything else to go into except that. He's not going to beat Gunther. So there's that. But it's still going to be great. I'm still looking forward to the match regardless, right? Then we have Chad Gable going for the Intercontinental Championship. I definitely got Chad Gable beating Penta for the championship. Not to mention that Chad Gable is also from Minnesota, so this is his time. It's time to, as my boy Booker T would say, man, put a rocket on his back and put the title on him. So shout out to Chad Gable. I'm calling that. And on my page, actually, I'm going to post on the Big Ticket Trell account on Instagram. I'm going to post a full prediction on each match. So for you guys. So look for that to get posted. So I can't remember every match right now. I have nothing in front of me. But those are the top ones I can think about that I'm like, yeah, like I'm looking forward to those, right? Other than that, guys, I mean, I think that's all, honestly, for my show tonight. Again, I just wanted to come back on here. I'm going to have a more detailed show for you guys next time. Like I said, I'm going to try to get my boy, I'm going to get my boy Showdown Mordo on the show for you guys. First ever wrestler that's going to be on the show. I do not have a day. I got to talk to him, got to holler at him. But yeah, I hope you guys have been doing good out there. Hope you guys staying blessed, staying safe, and making that money more importantly than any goddamn thing. And hey, if you have not got a chance to get to a live show, I'm telling you guys, get to a live show. If you're out here in California, feel free to hit me up. I don't have to know who you are. I talk to everybody. DM me if you want to link up, if you want to, you want to go to a show, or you want to go to an indie show, like you want to know what promotions are out here and what dates they have matches. Let me know. Like I said, I'm going to 2 independent shows coming up very, very soon, already, like in August and September. So if you want to link up at those, especially at Rodeo Pro. I would like to feel that I'm becoming well connected with them. So kind of like bring you into the family, you know what I mean? So let me know and we can get down with that. Tickets don't cost that much. They really don't. So let me know what y'all want to do about that one. But again, for everybody that has been hitting me up and still supporting the show, still listening and streaming older episodes, I appreciate y'all, man. If you're new, hey, like and subscribe. Hit up your boy. Rock with me. I'm gonna have more shows. I'm back in the lab. I'm gonna have a much better show for you guys next time. But just wanted to jump on here tonight and kind of shoot the shit with you guys and let everybody know that your boy Big Ticket Trell is back in the building with the Trell Count. So again, shout out to everybody also listening over in Spotify land and Apple Podcasts or wherever you may get your podcast from. Definitely also appreciate my audio listeners and obviously everybody here on YouTube and everywhere else. So again, that is all I got for tonight, but I'm definitely going to catch y'all again sometime next week. Check the page for promotions, letting you know when the next pod is. And until then, your boy is up out of here. Good night.